Hey guys, what's going on? It's Reticle here, and today in Apex Legends, I'm going to be showing you how to get a fully customizable crosshair. So if you guys didn't know, in the most recent update of Apex Legends with the event of the Watson Heirloom, there is a new setting that's been added for custom crosshair colors. Now to access this, if you never knew how, you would hit your menu button, settings, and then on the first tab gameplay, you're going to scroll down till basically the last one until you see Reticle. You will then see there's two buttons, default and customize. Default will be the normal default Apex Legend colors that you were never able to customize. It was all red and whatever. Now you could click on the customize button and this will show up. You will now be able to use their recommended settings, the default, or you could customize it. Now the one downside of this is that you could go full out and make it white, but you can't go black. You'll see when hitting apply, it says this will automatically pick the closest safe color. So it means that you can't do black, you can only do white. To get around this, we actually go into the Apex settings config folder, and then we edit this. And you can actually input any values you want. You could go above the values of 255, or you could go into the negative. And this value that I've found is amazing. It looks like it's a midnight color, right? It looks like a nice black on purple or blue, however you look at it. And this is what it looks like. It's got a nice blue and a nice purple tint to it. Now this might seem a little messy to you or whatever, but to me, I think this looks amazing. But the cool thing that I found about these settings that I use currently is that on the flatline, without a scope, you'll see it's got the black and then it's got the light blue and purplish tint. When shooting with it, there will actually be a yellow tint, kind of like a reactive skin, I guess you could say, without it actually being reactive, right? So, look. Only when I shoot does it turn yellow. That's a nice, cool little feature of that. But that doesn't really happen on any of the other guns. It's probably due to the fact that it's like muzzle flash, but I don't know. So yeah, that's what I do to get this nice midnight color that's kind of reactive with a flatline. I will be now showing you how to edit these values so that you could actually even edit them live in game to be able to press a button to change colors. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what you're first going to do is you're going to want to close Apex. Now that Apex is closed, what you're going to do is you're going to open up your file explorer. You're then going to hit local disk, C, users, whatever your name is of your PC account. Scroll down until you see saved games. Open that. Open Respawn. Open Apex. Open local, and you will now see the settings.cfg. Now, I use Visual Studio Code to edit this, but you could use any other sort of editing text file like Notepad. So to edit it, you double click. You will now see that it has pulled up my config folder. Now, this config folder is actually going to be different for everyone because this just is your rebinding area. So whatever buttons that are already present that you want to change to a certain reticle color in game, you find that one and change it. What I've done is K and L, and now once you find the binds that you want to change, you use this reticle underscore color, and then you do your RGB values, and then with space and then a 0. This example will be down in the description below, so you could copy and paste and not have to worry about messing it up. Now if you are going to copy and paste this whole bind US that I have, just please make sure that you don't have two instances of the same bind. Make sure you replace that bind because by default K and L are already default binds. And then you're going to hit file and save, or edit and save, or whatever it is that you use to save your file. But if you are here for the midnight color, the one that I use, it is down here. It's in my, I had to add this one on, semicolon, reticle underscore color, and we're going to use negative values here because for some reason it messes up with like the reticle and everything gets really weird, but it also gives it that cool look. So I use negative 9255, negative 9255, and then 255. Once you've done that, you hit file, save, and then you could close out of this, close out of that, relaunch Apex. You don't have to do anything special when starting your game back up. You could just open your game back up and you'll basically be set. So you could go in the firing range to try it out. Okay, I have it turned on, And you'll see that like some crosshairs default will be a little bit blockier and chunkier, but I think that's fine. If I use the HCOG, just, you know, makes it that nice midnight. You got the 2H, makes it a little bit chunkier over highlighting some things, but that's fine. We got the 1H, looks pretty cool. Does have a weird visual bug. Digital threat, it doesn't do anything to 3H, it does it too, looks pretty cool. And you know, same thing goes on and on. 2 to 4, makes it look cooler, etc. If you want to press your other keybinds, K changes it to white, L changes it to the other weird color that obviously doesn't work. But yeah, that is how you use a custom crosshair in Apex Legends and how you can customize it and try and find your own values to maybe make it look cooler. That's it for today's video. Bye bye.